Jason Daniels, awesome to come up here. I know he's Bobcat Purple. He don't like to lose just as much as we do. But he's down there on the sidelines, and he's got all the stats. And then he can give us some. I'm going to ask him about emotional check once we get going in these stats. What was the motion like down there on the sidelines? It seemed very flat. At least for me and Seal up here. It just wasn't. I'm not saying anything bad, but it's like there was no energy.
First half, I would say that. I'd say Biggs would tell you the exact same thing. First half, they were.
And even the fans, the fans were a little flat, hey, I was too, but I don't know. So
they were ripping us up on the ground. So I think that it took the fans out of the game a little bit too, because I mean, God Almighty, that number 0. I don't know what year he is, but I hope I don't ever have to see him again.
He's a senior.
God.
We've had to deal with him for 4 years. I watched him at the middle school level. I watched him at the youth school level. He is. Scott Mason's son. Scott Mason is used to be the principal at Midway. He's a good guy. I've known him over a few years, but that young man's a good football player. He's quicker. He's greasy and he's quick, ain't he?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. So
I don't know how many yards he had tonight. I haven't totaled up. I don't usually total up the opponent's individual stats, so I'm not sure. But
yeah.
Either way, yeah, you had him. I don't know, but
yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, so if you want to roll through some stats here, we'll.
All right, well, we will start with the visitors from south of the river, Midway. 23 first downs. They ran the ball 58 times for 278 yards. They passed the ball 4 completions, 8 attempts, no interceptions, 36 yards. They punted the ball 5 times for a 41-yard average. 13 penalties on Midway for 86 yards. They had 2 fumbles and 2 lost on the onside kicks because they technically touched someone, so it is considered a fumble.
Oh, okay.
And they ended up with 314 yards of total offense.
The Green Waves. Yep.
Yes, so the Green Waves ran 71 plays, it looks like, not counting the kickoffs, which I guess that would count as a play.
Yeah.
How many times did they kick off? 6. So they ran 77 plays, and we had 58 plays total for the game. So that's a big, right there, I guess. That's a big disparity. But for the Bobcats, 11 first downs, 16 rushes for 25 yards. We did not run the ball in the fourth quarter, but that was we tried to come back, so it didn't make sense to run the ball, and I'm sure 16 rushes for 25 yards. I guess you don't really want to run the ball there, because they were keying on us for sure.
Yeah.
16 completions, 33 attempts, 4 interceptions, 266 yards passing. We punted the ball 4 times for a 38-yard average. Had 10 penalties called for 110 yards. 2 fumbles, but we did not lose them, and 291 yards of total offense. So
a lot of it was the second half.
Yeah.
Because I know CL read the stats you sent up on the first half, and it was pretty rough.
Yeah. We only had 90 yards at halftime, so we had 201 in the second half.
Yeah.
Jackson had 11 receptions for 165 yards. That's tentative because I will recheck that when I get home. Mm-hmm. And it looks like Cooper had 13 tackles total tonight. Yeah. And Nathaniel had around 11 and a couple for loss, I think. Yeah, 2 for a loss. And he had 10, and 2 of those were for loss. So that's your 2 defensive standouts. But I do see Coach Biggs behind you, so
he wants to talk.
I can wrap it up. I'm good.
No, you good? Okay.
Yeah, I'm
good.
I'm good.
I got some stuff, but we'll talk in a couple weeks at Harriman. I'll talk.
I don't want to. Yeah. I'm sure he wants to come over here and do this.
Yeah. So, thanks, Jason.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And we'll continue this topic later on.
Okay.
And have a good bye week.
Yeah.